Hi guys, welcome back, and if it's your first time here, my name is Vanessa Lee. Hello. So I'm just gonna take it quite easy today. I still have builders. Things have not been going well, but yeah, I might chat about that a bit later, but I'm more concerned about the plants, of course, and I've got a couple of plants that I'm going to chop up and propagate. Just so that I can just save them basically. So yeah, the first guy will be the easiest, and that's my Syngonium. I don't really like the way that it's growing. I mean, I'm not mad about this plant, to be honest. It's a love-hate relationship. It really is a love-hate relationship. So yeah, I think I'm just going to cut it up, propagate it, and then I want to get it into pond. Yeah, so that'll be the easiest one to do. Got a jar. Yeah, no, it's been, oh my gosh, this week has just not been good. Things have not gone to plan. So my builders did come on Monday, but then everything just came to a standstill. Today is Wednesday and they haven't been here for 2 days. So yeah, I'm not happy about that. But it's just a matter of materials not arriving on time. So yeah, so I can't really do any major jobs because the plants, you know, most of them are living in boxes, and that the ones that aren't are probably suffering the most at the moment. Yeah, like I found thrips on my Gloriosum. I've found more spider mite on the Melanochrysum, which is just over there, and we're going to do that one next. So I'm going to just cut this down as far as I can go. So that's the first cut. Pop you in there. Another one. Just take that off. And then yeah, and then I can just get rid of the soil, which I have a feeling, I mean, this is a bit of a thrip magnet, this plant, and it being in soil does not help. Another one. And I did spray this plant. Actually, I should probably check it for pests. I did spray it, when did I do it? Maybe 2 weeks ago. So I might go ahead and spray it again. Although I don't really see anything yet. Take that off. Yeah, I think this is going to be a good move. Oh, that's dirty. Just kind of also like condensing things. I've also gone through all my plants again, and I've just been trying to be more brutal with you know, which ones I should keep. So I might be doing another purge, but I mean, these plants are actually quite nice plants, so I probably will try and do a swap with them. And then there are some little one, which is quite pretty. I mean, it is a pretty plant. I mean, don't get me wrong, but I mean, there are just a hell of a lot of variegated plants out there now. And now I think I just need to be more, yeah, I just need to kind of like be more strategic with which plants I'm keeping. And although this was probably this was my first variegated plant, was it? No, my first variegated plant was my white princess and then the pink princess. But then this was kind of like the one that kind of kept me, oh, what is the word? What's the way to phrase this? Like basically I wanted a Monstera Albo, and this kind of kept my appetite until I actually even saw one, because I'd only ever seen them on videos. I hadn't even seen them in a shop, or I'd seen them online. Did I? Yeah, I would have seen them online, but just not in front of me. So yeah, this kind of like, you know, scratched that itch. But yeah, maybe I think I'll probably will do a swap with this. I don't know if I want to keep this plant. I have a lot of plants to care for, so it's good to slim it down. And now I'm just going to throw that soil away, so that's going to be great to get rid of that. I should have brought a black sack out with me actually. Chuck that in there. And right, let's move on to the next one. Yay. So next is the Melanochrysum. Anyone who owns... Oh my god. Look at this. Can you see that webbing? I don't know if you can see it. Oh, it's nuts. It's so bad. It's so bad. I don't even know if I want to do anything with this. The webbing is insane. I think I just want to save the moss and then just get rid of it. Oh, it's so bad. What can I do? What should I do first? I feel like I should get the hoover out and just give it a quick hoover. I think I'm going to do that. It does sound nuts, but I just don't know of any other way of getting rid of this webbing. I mean, I wonder if it's just a normal spider, but I don't think it is. I don't think it is. Oh no. Let me see if I can try and take a photograph of this. And I'm going to grab my hoover as well. Let's have a look. I'm using my old phone. Can you actually see it? Where would I have to go to see? Oh, there. Yeah, you can see it. Oh my god, it's insane. Oh my god, I don't know what to do here. What is the safest way to get rid of all of this? I think I might wash it off. That might be an easy way. But first, I want to cut this thing, the moss ball, off the pot. And then I can at least do that. Okay. I'll be right back. Okay, so I've washed the webbing off. I can still see a little bit of webbing, to be honest. I'll take off these Velcro strips. Yeah, take these off first. Yeah, I mean pretty much every leaf has been damaged with spider mite. And I can also see some thrip damage, so that's quite handy. Actually, it's quite interesting. There's 2 leaves here. Oh, hang on. Battery's dying. I've got 2 leaves. Let me show you. This one, which you can see has thrip damage. And this one, which has spider mite damage. So it's been attacked by the two things. So I'm guessing we've got a lot of stuff living inside this moss. So I definitely want to dismantle this hole. Oh, I knew there were going to be some casualties, but I mean, to be honest, the guys haven't even really done like the plastering, like the really dusty stuff yet. So yeah, I'm not looking forward to what else could happen. So yeah, I'm just taking off all this beautiful moss, which is probably highly contaminated. And then I got chatting with this guy who works, the owner actually, or the manager at least, at Grow Well, which is a horticultural shop, making a hell of a mess. And he said that the trick to, like, say you buy soil that might have pests in it, if you vacuum pack it, so like, you know, you can get those bags that you put your clothes in, you can buy them like online, quite reasonably priced. I haven't actually looked, but I do remember seeing them like back in the day on Argos. Argos is like one of the oldest kind of catalogues. It used to be a catalogue, and then you would go into the store and then you would like place your order and then go back to the warehouse and find your thing. And then I'm really giving away my age. And then they would come back and you'd pay for it. Or you'd pay first. They still have that place actually. It's called Argos. It's here in England. Obviously. I don't know what the equivalent would be there in America. I guess Amazon is the new equivalent because you do have like the stores, but I think the stores only do food. I don't think you can actually get products. Okay, so I'm going to chop this thing up now because it will just be easier to get it off the pole. So I don't know if I'm going to end up saving any of this, to be honest. Okay, so that one's off at least. Let me get a pot. I'm just going to stick some, I'll put them in here for now. And then we'll have a look at them together. Yeah, so now I'm just kind of like feeding through the roots. Yeah, I'm a mess. Yeah, this plant, I don't know if this plant is for me, to be honest. The amount of times I've hacked up this plant is just ridiculous. I think, let's see, well, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 separate plants that are like fairly tall. So I'm guessing I've chopped this plant at least 6 times. And each time it's the same thing. It just becomes a bit of a crisis. There's always like some major issue with this plant. And I don't know if it's quite worth the headache. I mean, I just want the big long leaves. That's all I want. It just doesn't seem to want to get to that stage. I don't actually know anyone that has had a successful Melanochrysum. Look, this leaf, I mean, yeah, I obviously just messed that up. Never mind. Yeah, I don't know anyone. Like, even online, I don't know anyone who has like a successful Melanochrysom. Well, I can't think of anyone. Okay, so that's that. Here's my pole. I'm going to keep this. I'm going to keep the pole. It's just, I'm not sure about the sphagnum moss. I mean, I don't have one of those vacuum pack things. I would like to try it out, see if it works. Woo. So yeah, I've got this bag, so I'm just going to whack it in here. Just checking that there's no holes in the bottom. Yeah, so I do still have one Melanochrysom, and surprisingly she looks pest free, but I'll just keep checking up on her every day, see if there's any change. And then I also have a Splendid that isn't on a moss pot. Luckily it's not my Splendid, it's the other one. Like the part of the plant that was not that healthy to begin with. Well, I mean, it was all right, but it was, yeah, probably the weaker part of the plant. But yeah, that definitely has spider mite. I've seen webbing on it somewhere. I couldn't see it this morning, but I just want to cut it up anyway and get it into a box. I don't have to think about it anymore. I am kind of tempted to cut up my other Melanochrysom. I'll show you it just now. Okay. So we're going to bag this, and I just mark it as do not use. Ugh, that is gross. I'm sure this is just full of spider mite and thrips. It's very disappointing. Okay, so now what am I going to do with this? I'm going to put this in the dustbin. Oh my god, there's so much on the floor. You know what, I'm going to just whack it on the floor and then do a quick sweep, and then I will come back. I'm back. Oh, it's nice and clean. The floor has been swept, and I did give these a little rinse because they were covered in sphagnum moss. Now, are there any without? I mean, they've all got pest damage. Should I show you a little closer? Camera's so far away. So yeah, this is kind of what we're dealing with. Pretty much every leaf has some sort of damage. This one's looking okay, actually. This one looks really lovely, but then you flip her over. And I don't know if you can see that, but that's spider mite. That one also looks quite good. But actually, no, yeah, that one also has it. So this one also has quite a bit of damage on the back. I think I'm going to put them together like that, and I might just put them out on the street for someone. So I'm not going to go crazy. I'm actually just going to use the soil that it was in. And if they want to take this plant and get rid of the pest, then yeah, that's on them. I mean, it'll probably end up in the dustbin, to be honest with you, but yeah, very sad. So I'm going to try and do my best for it and give it a reservoir, because it's going to go in this plastic cup. Bit of soil on the bottom, and then yeah, so I want to kind of line them up so that where the roots will grow from. So we've got here, and then we've got some roots on that one. This one has a ton of roots, so I'm kind of doing that. This one already unfortunately has roots, but I might put it a little bit deeper. Should I do that? No, I'll just put it there. And then this one has to go quite low. Something like that. Right, hopefully you can see what's going on. There's a little bit around this side. Cool. There you go, that's quite a cute donation. It is quite cute actually, it's just, yeah, I have a lot of Melanochrysum, a lot, way too much. Where do I want to put it? Put you there. And then that's just the last of the soil. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with that. I'll probably just throw it in the bin, which is such a shame because it was really good soil. Right, so next on the agenda, the next plant we are going to tackle is this dude. I just want to cut it up and yeah, that's about it really. And then just get it into a propagation box. So I'm not entirely sure where I should cut. Now I can see on this branch here, you can see there's like there's a growth point here and another one here. So maybe I'll just do some wet sticks and then a top cut. Yeah, I'll do that. You know what, I do need to wash these things. I found my scooper. Okay. So yeah, I've got some surgical spirits or rubbing alcohol. I think that's what they call it in America. A cloth. So yeah, I'm just going to quickly give this a bit of a clean. This solution is like a mix of water and dish soap and surgical spirits. Right, we're ready. Okay guys, I'm going to cut. So I think I'm going to cut it here. And I'm going to go ahead and cut it. I'm just going to cut it. I mean, I have this plant, so if I can start again, then why not? Okay, so the next one, I think I'll do a top cut. I could cut, actually, I could leave it like that, or I could cut just here as well, because I do see some really nice, fresh, bouncy aerial roots there, and a new leaf coming. Should I just cut it twice? Oh, I don't know. Just stand it up in the cup. Because it's got to go in the box, actually. That's the point. Yeah, it's not going to go in the box like that. So I probably will have to cut this again. I'm going to do it. Let's just do it. Okay, so we've got that top cut with a new leaf coming, which is quite cute. Another one. This leaf doesn't look too bad, does it? Yeah, that's not too bad a leaf. And I do see a growth point. We've got this little guy, so we've got one leaf, one coming, and we've got a growth point here near my finger. And I don't know if we'll get any roots, but fingers crossed we will. I think I'm going to put these all in one cup together as well, just to keep things nice and simple. And also that way I get more things in the box. Right. Now, this one, I don't see any aerial roots, like, no, that's not good. Let me show you what I'm talking about. So here, like, there should be aerial roots right here, but I don't see anything. So bizarre. I don't see a thing. So I might have to leave that like that, which is weird. Is that really how it's going to stay like that? Let's see what the roots are looking like. Let's see if I can get it into something smaller. Why is it in such a big cup? Look at these roots. What's that all about? I think because I was going to put a pole in, but that is a lot of soil. Okay, so this one's going to go in its own separate cup. I think a cup will be enough. I'm really pleased that I'm doing this. Actually, I'm feeling good about this. I'm getting a good feeling. I think this is a good move. Another leaf, I mean, that's quite a nice leaf. So I'll probably put them together in a cup. Yeah. And then this I'll just throw in my propagation box with all the other stuff that's in there. I'll have to do a video on my propagation boxes. They are insane right now. There's just so many roots in that box. It's going to be a bit of a task just to untangle them all. I don't know what happened to this summer. It flew by and I just let that ball drop. I dropped the ball. And now I've got a big job on my hands. So yeah, again, I'm going to use these little balls. Ooh, I can see a white thing crawling in there. Look. I hope you can see it. Oh my God. Where is it? Yeah. Oh, you know what? I'm going to get my phone quickly. Where is it? I'm going to video it and then I'll put it on the side. There. What is that? Oh my God, there's loads of them. I mean, maybe they're springtail. And then I'm killing something that's really good. Because I was just going to put it in a bag, suffocate it, hopefully. Yeah, I mean, what a strange hobby for a girl that doesn't like bugs. I mean, that's just nuts. But it's just the unknown, I think. It's just that I don't know what it is. Oh, it's big and it's fast. Yeah, that's Okay, I just need to get a bag really quick. Okay, so I'm just going to bag this for now. Hopefully they all went inside. Oh my god. Any on the bowl? No. Okay, yeah. That was scary. So now I need something, some sort of substrate. I do have this, which is like a mix of sphagnum moss and soil and stuff. And I think this is going to be enough actually. I'm going to use this and like try not to freak out anymore. Yeah. I'm just looking to see if I can see any on here. I think they might have been springtail. I don't know. Should I wash these roots? That's the next question. I'm going to give these a quick rinse. I'm just not feeling. No, am I being over the top? Probably. Hopefully someone can tell me if you've seen that on your own plants and you can confirm for me. I've got a feeling it was springtail, which tells me, which isn't good either, because that basically means there's a lot of dying roots in there somewhere. Either way, it's not looking good, is it really, guys? But now I think we can see to the cuttings. Get those in a cup together with some sphagnum moss, and I think I'm going to use some bark as well. I did get that stuff out. Oh yeah, it's behind me. Good. Okay. Oh my gosh, kind of freaking out a bit. Let's calm down. So yeah, let's see to these guys. I think I'm going to pot them all up together. Let's have a look and see if there's any pests. Oh, and I also want to do this very quickly. So I've got some cinnamon just to kind of harden that off. I'm actually not going to be able to pot these up straight away. Now this one does have it's got some thrip damage on this one. This one also has thrip damage. Great. Excuse me. It's actually quite dusty in here. Oh, my bedroom is just like a war zone. It looks like they took the ceiling out. Oh my god. And you know, Halloween is coming and it looks like the perfect setting for Halloween. It's just like, you know, once they take the ceiling down, you're looking at, because I'm on the top floor, there's just like a bunch of, there's like wood, and then on top of that there's tiles. So they took all there was like this kind of weird fibre that was used for insulating. What's this leaf looking like? Now this leaf looks pretty okay. I think I'm still going to pot them all together. Yeah, so it's looking really like, it's kind of like a horror story. Like going through there. My bathroom is en suite to my bedroom. So using the bathroom's not fun. It's really not fun. I can't wait for this just to be over. Just let it end now. Okay. So I'm just going to stand them up in here. Ooh. Something like that. Oh, that's pretty cool. So that's like one plant in that box. So I've got space for more plants to go in there, which is very, very cool. Okay, let's have a look at the other part. I think I'm going to start with these collectibles. Some of those in the bottom. Okay, so yeah, I'm going to go ahead and use this. Ooh, I think there might be enough. I'll add some more bark. Little bit of pumice. This is actually my lacquer, but I don't have anything else, so I'm just going to use what I have. So that's what we're looking at. Oh, there's actually a lot there. Wow. Amazing how much this little tub ended up for me. Shocking. Right. Of course, hydrogen peroxide would have been the perfect thing to have right now, but I do not have any. So it's going to be something like that. This bit is so long, I don't like it. It's so long. Okay, that's that one potted. So I haven't heard back from my builder yet. They're meant to, well, he said that hopefully everything will arrive tomorrow, which is Thursday. And then they'll be finished by Saturday, because I was like, listen, you said it was going to be done within 3 to 4 days. You know, I mean, now we're effectively on the 3rd day. Yeah, I'll have to put this in. I should have actually put that in first. Reminder. Okay, there we go. That's that one done. Give her a little bit of water. Perfect. Yay. Okay, well, it's not going to get in the box, but hopefully it will survive outside of the box. It's a shame. This leaf is actually really lovely. They're both really nice leaves without any, don't see any pests or any like damage even. They're both really good leaves. Okay, I wonder if I'll use this with the cuttings and then just throw some sphagnum moss in there. I think I'm going to try that. What's that? I don't know what that is. Yeah, I don't want to be like guessing what's in the sphagnum moss. This is renewed sphagnum moss. This is like the sphagnum moss that my anthuriums came in. And yeah, do not throw out sphagnum moss unless I feel that it's contaminated. Okay, I probably haven't waited long enough, but I'm not that invested in this part of the plant, to be honest. I mean, the only part that I am a little invested in is maybe the top cut, because maybe it stands a chance of becoming something quite cute on its own. I think once the leaf unfurls, then I'll cut it and then I'll put that on its own, and then these guys can just be friends together. Right. Do I have any lecapoils? Okay, that should be fine. That's enough of a reservoir, I think. So I'll just stick some of this on the bottom. Oh, I want to use my great white to help these dudes along. How deep do we need to go? So I think these guys are going to go a little deeper. But you know, they're all about the same. They are. How deep is your love? How deep is your... Okay, let's fill it in. Oh, no. Gonna use some great white. So yeah, this stuff is amazing. I used it on a couple of my anthuriums, and the leaves, the new leaves have been just nuts, just really very impressive. Like sized up maybe 4 times the amount of the last leaf. Okay, how am I going to do this? Oh, I think I'll do something like that. I think I'll do it like that. And then whatever drips through, we'll just go. Into the soil. Oh, did you see that? Look how much I put on. Okay, that's definitely enough. Methinks. Okay, stop faffing around, Vanessa. Get that soil in there. So actually this is sphagnum moss. It's my pon, kind of, yeah, it's basically pon, sphagnum moss, bark, and I think that's it, yeah. I think this is going to work quite nicely. Hopefully. And then before they go in the boxes, I'll probably give them a bit of a spray as well. I'm going to spray them with this product that I got called SMC. I mean, it is pretty hectic, but it is 100% natural. And then I want to start on my predatory mites. So I've basically just been trying to wean myself off of the I was using this other stuff called Invigorator, which would obviously, that stuff would end up killing my beneficial mites. So yeah, we're gonna go this route now. For now, and then I'll start using beneficial, which I'm quite excited about. There's quite a few people online that are using them, and they they seem to be getting quite well with them. I mean, I was a bit concerned about having just general like bugs, and like not knowing which one's which, and so, but I guess you'll just, hopefully I'll just learn as I go along. But at the moment I haven't a clue of what the predatory mites look like when they're like, you know, active. I don't think anyone's ever shown that in a video, like what the beneficial mites look like compared to actual mites. Like, what is it that you're looking for? Do they move quicker? Are they a different colour? Like, how do you know the difference between the one or the other? Like, because I mean, my biggest fear would be that I start using them, they don't hatch, and then what I think is the predatory mites is in fact a complete and utter infestation. I mean, that would be just awful, wouldn't it? That's not what you want. And just give them a little bit of space between each other. And then I shall show you the end result. Yeah, so they've all got, I mean, it's a shame that one's doing that. Let's do that. I don't want you to do that. This is the one without any, do you know what, I'm going to cut a bit more off. It's annoying me. Should really let this callus over, but I'm not going to. Because I'm not really invested. I mean, it's not that bad a leaf. I'm still going to poke you back in. I'll probably leave them out of the box tonight, and then tomorrow I'll put them in. Voila! So we did these guys, and we did the Malona Chrysum, which will be a gift to someone out there. And I've also propagated my Syngonium and got rid of a whole pile of soil. Need to put some water in this vessel. The great thing about Syngonium is that they root very quickly, and they're a great winter grower actually. It's a great plant to have in the winter. Should I cut that again? I think I will. I'm going to cut this there just to make it a bit shorter, and then that can go up on my shelf. Yay! I'm really happy. Yeah, I'm happy with what I've managed to get done today. There was a couple of other plants that I wanted to chop up. Let me just show you those. So yeah, my Gloriosum, like you can see the thrip damage on that leaf. So I think I might cut that leaf off. I mean, it's just not attractive, is it? So I'm going to cut it off and just get rid of it because it's making me very sad. It's gone. Imagine if I cut the wrong one by mistake. Yeah, chucking that away. So now this is what we're left with. Yeah, I was kind of thinking I might cut them into separate, like just cut each leaf and just regrow it. But I think for now I'm just going to end here. I'm going to leave that. I think I might do a short on notching with that, so I'm going to like cut a little bit, let it callus, cut a little bit more, and then I'll do one major chop. I'll probably do a video for that, or maybe I'll just try and do it in a short. I know. Shorts are quite short. I don't know how much I can get done in a short, but I'll try my very best. And then before I do leave, I do want to show you my other Melanochrysum. Actually, I've got two. So I have this little guy. There's two in a pot there, and she's on this makeshift moss pole that I made from some old water bottles. And she's actually looking really healthy. I don't see any pests on her, and I'd love to get this one in the box. So that would be cool. And I've got another one. This one's much bigger. And this is the other one. And I've not seen, so far, I've not seen any pests on this. Let's have a look. Look at you. Ooh. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything. I mean, it did just give me a dodgy leaf, which I just picked off. I was like, oh, it does that. It does that. But yeah, it's looking pest free. Brilliant. Oh, thank God. So at least I have one that's, you know, it's fairly big. Yeah, and then maybe someone will be really happy to find this on the pavement. Someone will be happy to find it on the pavement and nurture it back to health. But yeah, I'm over this one. This one can go. And then I have a bunch more. I mean, I just have so much Melanochrysum. It's just ridiculous. It really is. They're everywhere. Oh, my neighbour's slamming doors. That's fun. Anyway, let me say my goodbyes. Thank you so much for hanging out. And if you did enjoy it, do leave me a thumbs up. It does help me know what you like, whether you enjoyed it or not. And if you are returning or it's your first time here, hit the subscribe button. I'd love to see you here again. Have a fabulous week, and I will see you again very soon. All right, bye.